Welcome back. Thank you everybody for all the support, the likes, the shares, the comments. It's beautiful. So we got a video here of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. talking some real talk, like BlackRock. BlackRock's the cause of so much crap that you won't even believe it. And he lays it down right here. And it's just an endless loop. Exactly what it is, an endless loop. They cause it, they come in, fix it. And Robert F. Kennedy is going to explain it to you right here. Also, check out my store. Bitcoin shirts, Bitcoin mugs, Bitcoin digital products. Great stuff. Anyway, check out the video, like, share, and thank you again for all the support.
My experience is that when I talk to people about it and say, how come nobody else is talking about this? I feel a lot of lights going on in people's heads saying, yeah, that actually is what we ought to be talking about. We ought to be talking about diabetes. We ought to be talking about, Alzheimer's, which, we talked at lunch that Alzheimer's recently was reclassified as type 3 diabetes. That people now understand that it's dietary, that we're poisoning this whole generation. Shouldn't we be talking about that? Shouldn't we be talking about the fact that we have 1,000 ingredients in our foods that are illegal in other countries, in Europe, etc., and that we're just systematically poisoning this generation of kids? When I talk about it, I feel like people's lights go on, and they say, "Yeah, that is what this election should be about. It shouldn't be about the fear." I think people will want to talk about those issues. They want to solve those issues, and that the solution, and that the RNC and the DNC don't want people talking about it. Because they're both paid by BlackRock, and BlackRock owns the processed food companies that are poisoning us, and they own the pharmaceutical companies that are making $4.3 trillion a year, 5 times our defense budget, treating the chronic disease that's being caused by BlackRock's other, group of companies. BlackRock owns all the military contractors, General Dynamics, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, Lockheed, etc., that are destroying all the ports and bridges and schools and, roads in Ukraine. And they also have the contract for rebuilding Ukraine. Right. So you have, both parties are being supported by BlackRock. Both of them are the war party, and both of them are kind of captured of that system. And it's all the issues that would challenge their hegemony over our democracy are issues that are never talked about, although when Americans hear about them, so Americans think, oh, this election's about abortion and guns at the border. That's all the news. By the way, CNN, they're all ultimately owned by BlackRock too. So you're in this closed loop bubble where you're not allowed to really talk about what's important. And everybody thinks, oh, elections are about abortions, guns, and the border, and about hating the other guy. And when you start talking about the issues that are really important to people, the chronic disease, the debt, the addiction to war, restoring our soils, having healthy foods, I see that there's a tremendous receptivity by Republicans and Democrats. And of course, they want to make sure Republicans and Democrats never get together on anything.